Hi everybody, this is Jay Crone live from the Augustana, Illinois Wesleyan men's basketball game. We have a big game here tonight. As the standings in the CCIW reflect, we have Illinois Wesleyan on top of the league at 9-2. Augustana just a half a game behind at 9-3. So if the Vikings can pull off a win tonight, they will move ahead of Illinois Wesleyan into first place. Wheaton is tied with the Vikings at 9-3, also a half a game behind Illinois Wesleyan. For Illinois Wesleyan, 16-6 record overall, 9-2 CCIW mark. The expected starters tonight will be number 4, Jim Lehan, 6 foot, senior guard out of DeKalb. The other guard position, number 22, Adam Doxis, 6'3", out of Homewood Flossmoor. At the forward slots, number 30, Zach Freeman, 6'7" freshman from Bloomington Normal Community. At number 32, Keelan Emilianovich, a 6'6" sophomore from Naperville, Neuqua Valley. And at the third forward position, number 42, Corey Jones, 6'6" sophomore out of Calumet City, Thornwood High School. For the Augustana Vikings, 15-8 overall, 9-3 CCIW mark. It's senior night here at Augie, and the Vikings will start 4 seniors on senior night. Number 20, Drew Karstens, 6'2" guard out of Downers Grove North High School. Number 22, Jim Thomas, 5'9" senior out of Wheaton, Illinois, Wheaton North High School. Number 32, Joe Bauman, 6'3" guard out of Clifton Park, New York. Number 34, Brad Novak, 6'5" senior out of Rock Island. And number 40, Sean Clements, 6'6" senior out of Lake Zurich. Tonight's game should be an exciting game here. A large crowd on hand already at the Carver Center here on Augustana campus. We look forward to a great game. When these two teams met earlier this year, it was a nip and tuck battle with Wheaton pulling it out on a last second shot, 78-77 in overtime.
This evening performed by Chef Martin.
As I was saying in the first meeting between these two teams back on January 12th, Illinois Wesleyan topped the Vikings 78-77 in overtime on a last second basket by Zach Freeman with just 2 seconds on the clock in overtime. In that game, Drew Karstens led the way for Augie with 29 points. Sean Clements was the only other Viking in double figures with 13. For the Titans in the first meeting, they had 5 players in double figures, led by Emilianovich with 17. One of the keys that kept the Vikings in that game was a huge rebounding margin, 41-29 advantage to the Vikings. Brad Novak pulled down 14 boards in that game, so I look for the Vikings to try to work the ball inside tonight, try to get Clements, Novak, Gierke, Hoyt, all involved in that interior offense, and also to hit the board strong again. We also like to mention tonight is senior night here at Augustana. 6 seniors for the Vikings. They have some really nice looking posters up on the upper balcony here of the senior players. Of course, the starters, Drew Karstens, Jim Thomas, Brad Novak, Sean Clements, have all had stellar careers here. Bill Gierke has been a sometimes starter and a top reserve in his 4 years. And then also Aaron Thompson. So those 6 Vikings will be playing their last game here in the Carver PE Center. So that'll probably be a pretty emotional start to the game for these seniors, and look for them to put out a little extra effort tonight on senior night to lead the Vikings hopefully to a victory over Illinois Wesleyan and into first place in the CCIW. Right now they're going to introduce the 6 Viking seniors and their parents here to the crowd.
The first full recruiting class of Greg Giovanni's tenure at Augustana College. They have helped raise the level and notoriety of the Vikings since that very first year when they were part of the school's first ever win over an NCAA Division I school, a 76-71 victory at Western Illinois University. Heading into tonight's game, this group has compiled a cumulative record of 69 wins with only 29 losses and a college conference of Illinois and Wisconsin mark of 38-16. Augustana was fourth in the CCIW with this group of freshmen, second as sophomores, and the Vikings were tri-champions during their junior year. In their career, they have compiled 40 wins in 45 games in front of you, the Carver faithful. And now let's hear it for the seniors.
Now they're going to introduce these 6 seniors here to this large crowd at the Augie PE Center.
From Greenville High School in Greenville, Illinois.
First introduction is number 50, Aaron Thompson, 6'7" senior from Greenville, Pennsylvania.
And the son of Curtis and Catherine Thompson.
His parents, Curtis and Catherine Thompson.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Aaron Thompson. Bill Gerke, a center from Hoffman Estates High School.
The next introduction is Bill Gerke, 6'6" senior from South Barrington, Hoffman Estates High School. He's been a key reserve for the Vikings, occasional starter over his 4 years here.
Let's hear it for Bill Gerke. Brad Novak, a forward from Rock Island High
Brad Novak, 6'5", forward from Rock Island.
Rebounding as a sophomore, and it was the first of several Quad City recruits landed by Coach Giovanni. He's a business administration major and the son of Mary Jo and Larry Novak.
And his parents, Mary Jo and Larry Novak.
Sean Clements, a center from Lake Zurich High School in Lake Zurich.
Sean Clements, 6'6" center from Lake Zurich High School, Lake Zurich, Illinois.
In Augustana history to score 1,000 points. Sean was named second team all-conference last year. He's a business major, the son of Karen and Mike Clements.
His parents, Karen and Mike Clements.
Jim Thomas, a guard and team co-captain from Wheaton North High School in Wheaton.
Jim Thomas, 5'9" guard,
From his point
co-captain
each of the last 4 years.
from Wheaton North High School, Wheaton, Illinois.
And the son of Donna and Mike Thomas.
Don and Mike Thomas, his parents.
And Drew Karstens, a guard and team co-captain from Downers Grove North High School.
Drew Karstens, those aren't boos you're hearing, but chance of Drew, 6'2", senior from Downers Grove North High School, Downers Grove, Illinois.
4 seasons. Drew enters tonight's game as the second leading scorer in Augustana history with 1,791 points. He holds a school record for free throws made and attempted for both a single season and career, and has been a first-team all-conference performer each of the last 2 years. Drew, psychology major, is the son of Paulette and Rick Karstens.
Drew's parents, Paulette and Rick Karstens.
Drew Karstens.
Drew's the second all-time leading scorer in Augustana history with 1,791 points. Also holds the record for both free throws made and attempted in a single season and a career.
Augustana
Wow, this is a great crowd here tonight. Really getting fired up here with the introduction of these 6 seniors on senior night. Let's look for big things out of these 6 guys tonight. And hopefully it's the impetus to really get this crowd into the game from the start. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the Carver P. Center for the Augustana, Illinois Wesleyan matchup and the introduction of the starting lineups here on our Family Ties production. This is Jay Crone. And starting tonight, first for the Titans from Illinois Wesleyan. At forward, 6'7" freshman, number 30, Zach Freeman from Bloomington. Number 32, Keelan Emelianovich, 6'6", sophomore from Naperville. Number 42, Corey Jones, 6'6", sophomore, Thornwood High School, Calumet City, Illinois. Number 22, Adam Dalksis, 6'3", sophomore, Homewood Flossmoor. Excuse me. And number 4, Jim Lehan, 6' senior, DeKalb, Illinois. And now for your Augustana Vikings. 15-8 overall record, 9-3 CCIW record. At forward, 6'5", senior, Brad Novak, Rock Island, Illinois. The other forward, 6'3", junior, Joe Bauman, Clifton Park, New York. The center, number 40, 6'6", senior, Sean Clements, Lake Zurich, Illinois. The one guard, number 22, 5'9", senior, Jim Thomas, Wheaton North High School, Wheaton, Illinois. The other guard, number 20, Drew Karsten, 6'2", senior, Downers Grove North High School, Downers Grove, Illinois. Wow, fans, I think we're ready for a great game here tonight. It's a large crowd, everybody's fired up. These two teams had a great matchup back in early January at Illinois Wesleyan when the Titans pulled out a 78-77 overtime victory over the Vikings. They won that on a last-second shot by Zach Freeman. We're ready for tip-off here. Jumping will be number 40 for the Vikings, Sean Clements. Number 42, Corey Jones for the Titans. And this crowd is pumped up tonight. Tip goes to the Vikings. Jim Thomas controls. Brings it into the front court. Over to Karstens. Karstens back to Novak. Over to Thomas. Dribbles out front. Shot clock's down to 20 seconds. Karstens looking into Clements. Back out front to Bauman. Over in the corner to Thomas. Back out front to Karstens. Looks to Bauman in the corner into Clements. Turnaround baseline jumper. Rattles in and out. Number 4, Jim Lehan pulls the rebound down for the Titans. Brings it into the front court. Over to Jones. To Dalksis. To Emelianovich. Back to Jones. Over to Lehan. Good pressure defense by the Vikings. In the middle it goes to number 30, Zach Freeman, left-hander, misses a jump shot. Back out to 22, Dalksis. Hits a three-pointer, and the Titans quickly jump out to a 3-zip lead. Karstens dribbles in the front court, fires to Bauman. Over to Thomas in the right corner. Back out front to Karstens. Looks like a 2-3 zone from the Titans here. Bauman penetrates it, tries to get it back to Karstens. The Vikings lose it out of bounds. Might be a little bit of early game jitters here for these seniors as they play their last game at the Carver PE Center. Titans bring it into the front court over to Miljanovic. Back to Freeman, over to Lehan. Lehan hits a backdoor cut to Miljanovic. The Titans are up 5-0. Minute and a half into the contest. Vikings are having a tough time right now with this 2-3 zone. Over to Bauman. Clements on the baseline. Back out to Bauman on the left side. Cross-court pass to Thomas. Three is good by Thomas from deep on the right side. 5-3 Titans. 2 minutes into the game. Corey Jones over to Lehan. Wow, Lehan was tying his shoe. Miljanovic threw a pass to him. Almost hit Gray Giovanni right in the face. Turnover, Vikings ball as they head down and look for a tie in this contest. Thomas brings it up over to Karstens. Karstens back to Thomas at the top. Into Clements in the middle. Turnaround jumper. In and out. Novak battles for the rebound. Can't corral it. Bauman dives out of bounds, attempting to save, and it's off of him to the Titans. Great effort there by both Novak and Bauman. Couldn't come up with it though, but I think they're setting the tone for a high energy contest here tonight. Dawkins dribbles out front for the Titans. Thomas is on him. Inside pass to Freeman. I think we had a walk here, folks. We did. Good interior defense from Clements. And the Vikings bring it back up court. Thomas at the top of the key. Fakes a shot. Over to Karstens on the right side. Dribbles into the gap. Back to Bauman at the top. Tries to force one into Clements. We have a tie-up between Novak and a couple of the Titan players, and it'll go over to the Titans on the alternate possession. Jay McAdams, sort number 24, checks into the game for Bauman. Jay's a 6'3" sophomore out of Moline. Vikings employing the press. Titans break it. Miljanovic for a three. Good from the right wing. 8-3 Titans. 3 minutes into the game. Clements inside. McAdams from the right wing. Three, no good. Rattles off the rim. Rebound to Freeman for the Titans. Pass up court to Corey Jones. Real nice move under the basket. Vikings are going to get a quick timeout. Titans lead 10-3 with 16 and a half to go. Okay, the Vikings triggering it in is Novak. Thomas brings it in the front court over to Karstens. Tries to get it back to Thomas. Stolen by Lehan. Lehan's fouled on the way in by Thomas. A hard foul by Jim Thomas. He wasn't going to let Lehan get that layup. He's going to make him earn it from the free throw line. No harm intended there. I think it looked a little worse than it actually was, but it was a good hard foul to prevent an easy layup from the Titans. Lehan's first shot is good. 11-3. Titans lead. 16:20 to go in the first half. It was a pretty careless turnover right there. Karstens just kind of floated a pass back to Thomas, and it was picked off by Lehan, who drove all the way down the lane. 12-3. Titans lead. Thomas brings it into the front court. Karstens on the left wing. Back out front to Thomas. McAdams Thornton over on the right wing. Back out front to Karstens. Back to Thomas on the left wing. Tries to force a pass into Novak. He was being held by number 30, Zach Freeman. Be the Vikings ball on the baseline. They're having a tough time penetrating this 2-3 zone of the Titans. They're trying to work it inside, not having much success. Out front to McAdams Thornton, who passes over to Carsons, back to McAdams Thornton. He penetrates top of the key. Pass into Novak. Kind of an out of control shot that he threw up there, and the Titans come down with the rebound. Looked like a walk there by Freeman. He takes it in. Looks like a charge. He bowls over Brad Novak. Looked to me like he traveled from the start. It wasn't called. Continued on down the left side of the lane and bowled over Novak. Novak's going to go out right now, and Travis Hoyt replaces him in the Viking lineup. And for the Titans, number 40, Steve Schwer, 6'6" sophomore out of St. Charles, replaces Zach Freeman. Freeman picked up his second foul. Just 4 minutes into the game here. Travis Hoyt, number 44, is the 6'6" junior out of Moline. Inside to Clemens, shots blocked by Emilianovic. Schwer down with the rebound, passes ahead to Leanne. Leanne back out front to Doxas. Over to Schwer. Schwer to Leanne. Out front, Leanne crossover. Looked like a walk there. Hoyt, good defense on Schwer. Vikings get the rebound. Thomas, a bullet pass into Carsons. Back to Hoyt. Hoyt loses the ball as he goes down the lane, fights, gets it back. Jump ball. Vikings possession. Illinois Wesleyan fans were pretty upset. They thought that Hoyt had traveled when he made his initial move down the lane. So we heard some groans from them, but he lost the ball, got it back when he tied up the two Titan players. Thomas over in the right wing to McAdams Thornton. McAdams Thornton brings it back out front to Thomas. Thomas to Karstens, left wing. Three-pointer, no good. McAdams Thornton battling for the rebound, got a tip, no good. Titans come down with it. Leanne brings it into the front court, over to Doxas. Three-pointer, short. Gierke goes high for the rebound, pulls it down between about three Titan players. Thomas ahead to McAdams Thornton. Charge as he drives down the left lane. Second team foul on the Vikings, first on McAdams Thornton. Number 23, Jordan Watson, 6'3" junior out of Galesburg, replaces Jim Thomas in the Viking lineup. Vikings working the full court press. Titans break that. They're into the front court now. Watson out front on Doxas. Leanne on the right wing. McAdams Thornton guards him. Out front to Emilianovic. Gierke's all over him. Long three by Emilianovic. Knocks it down. The Titans have jumped out to a 15-3 lead with 14 minutes to go in the first half. Karstens inside to Gierke. Blocked. Blocked again. 2 blocks in a row by Corey Jones. The Titans are on fire here, fans. 15-3 lead, and they're playing very solid defense. Augie can't get a thing going. Leanne out in the right wing, dribbles around. Carson's on him. Out front to Schwer. Gierke's all over Schwer. Doxas on the right wing into Corey Jones. Hoyt guards him. Good defense. Doxas, right wing, penetrates, kicks it to Jones. Out front to Schwer. Another three. 18-3 lead for the Titans, as they've knocked down 4 3-pointers here in the early going. Watson into Gierke. Jump hook, no good. Titans pulled out another rebound. Emilianovic up front to Leanne. Leanne to Jones, over to Doxas. Emilianovic out front. Doxas down low to Jones. Pivots. Hoyt pulls down the rebound. McAdams Thornton dribbles into the front court, over to Watson. A three. Short. Emilianovic with the rebound. Up to Leanne, drives down the left side of the lane. He's fouled on the way in by Jordan Watson.
Foul was on Jordan Watson, his first.
18-3 with 12:37 to go in the first half. Illinois Wesleyan leads, and the Vikings call their second timeout. Coming out of the timeout, Illinois Wesleyan a trigger from underneath their own basket. They jumped out to an 18-3 lead here with 12.5 minutes to go in the first half. They have just come out on fire. Miljanovic, a long three from the top of the key. No good. Vikings rebound. Thomas into the front court. Number 25, Rick Harrigan's into the game. Bauman's back into the contest. Hoyt and Clements. Thomas over in the left wing. Sean Clements on the right side, down the lane, spins. Another block shot for Corey Jones. Third block shot for him tonight. Titans into the game for them is number 20, Jason Fisher. He's on the right wing, out to Corey Jones at the top. Swear. Got a foul called on the Titans, number 42, Thomas. Gets called for a push in the lane. I'm sorry, Corey Jones that was on. Corey's going to be replaced by what I think is his brother, Chris Jones. Also 6'5" sophomore out of Calumet City, Thornwood High School. Harrigan over to Thomas in the left corner, back out front to Bauman. Bauman dribbles to the right, dishes off to Harrigan. Harrigan to Hoyt at the right elbow. Thomas, left wing. No good on a three. Tipped out of bounds by Miljanovic, and the Vikings a trigger from under their own basket. They really need to get some offense going here. They can't seem to penetrate the 2-3 zone. When they do, the shots get blocked. Hoyt drives inside. Down the right side, called for a charge. That call could have went either way. It was a good, strong move by Hoyt, but the Titans must have been set, drew the charge, and will head the other way with it. Looks like Jones is having problems with his contact. Chris Jones, the 6'5" sophomore who just came in the game for his brother, Corey, heads over to the trainer and gets a little solution on the contact, tries to get it back in his eye. Looks now like they're going to put brother Corey back in, and we'll get going here. Vikings employing a full court press. Titans working in. Back over to Jones as he comes up the right side. Bauman tips it out of bounds. Titans will trigger from the side court. (18-3), 11-12 to go. First half, Illinois Wesleyan leads. They're working around the left side. Schweer dribbles back out to the top of the key. Over to Dalksis, who's guarded by Clemens. Drives the lane. Jones from the right wing. Little 12-foot jumper. Knocks it down, and it's 20-3, Illinois Wesleyan. Thomas to the top of the key. Over to Harrigan on the left side. Back to Thomas. Bauman on the right side. Tries to get it into Hoyt. And he's fouled from behind as Jones reaches in. That's going to be the second foul on Corey Jones. Looks like his brother Chris has the contact fixed, and he'll check in for him. Also, Lehan's back in the game as Dalksis checks out. Jim Thomas, the trigger from the baseline under the Augie basket. Working to break somebody open, having trouble even getting that. Karsten's out front. Over to Harrigan on the right wing. Thomas back to Karstens. Thomas, top of the key, back to Karstens, left wing, into Hoyt. Hoyt kicks it to Harrigan. Harrigan, three-pointer, no good off the back iron. Titans all over the rebound. They push it up court on the left side. Lehan into Chris Jones. Turnaround jumper inside the lane. He's fouled by the Vikings. Number 40, Sean Clements. Be Sean's first foul. Fifth team foul on the Vikings. Wow, we're sitting here with 10:18 to go in the first half. The Vikings only have 3 points on the scoreboard. Find themselves down 21-3. Illinois Wesleyan's employing some great defense. 2-3 zone. The Vikings just can't do anything with it. And on the offense, they're very productive there. 22-3. As we get close to 10 minutes, halfway point in the first half. I've really never seen anybody defend the Vikings like this. Hold them down for this long of a period of time. Harrigan over to Thomas. Thomas to Harrigan. Karstens on the right wing. He can't get anything going. Into Hoyt, back to Thomas. He penetrates, dishes to Harrigan. Three-pointer from the left baseline. No good. Titans all over the rebound once again. Lehan down the lane, blocked by Harrigan. Back out front to number 20. Jason Fisher knocks down a three. 25-3 with 9.5 to go first half. Karstens out front to Thomas, over to Harrigan. Harrigan looks into Hoyt, can't get it in. Nothing there. Karstens forces a drive down the lane. Forces a shot, looking for a foul. Can't get it. Titans pull down the rebound. Schweer drives the lane, called for a travel. Bauman, Novak, Gierke check back in. Harrigan, Hoyt, Clemens check out. Coach Giovanni searching for that combination that's going to click. Vikings find themselves down 25-3 with 9:13 to go in the first half. Unbelievable what we're seeing here. This 2-3 zone is just very active. The Vikings can't get anything going. They can't penetrate. They can't hit threes. Just having a tough time getting anything going. Gierke back to Karstens, left wing, three, no good. Gierke over the back. He'll get called for the offensive foul. Climbing the back of the Titans in search of a rebound.
Offensive foul, Neil Gierke, his first team foul, number 6.
Titans, Lehan. Back to Dauxis. Brings it across half court with Thomas guarding. Fisher guarded by Bauman into the corner to Dauxis. Thomas all over him. Kicks it out front to Chris Jones. Over to Lehan. Lehan back to Dauxis. Out front. Shot clock winds down. We're down to 5. Fisher. Long two. No good. Tipped in by Jones. 27-3. We get close to 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Unbelievable. 12 minutes into this first half, the Vikings have but 3 points. Bauman on the right wing drives. Blocking foul called to number 20 Fisher for the Titans. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Illinois Wesleyan. Vikings will trigger from under their own basket. Thomas calls out a play, kicks it into Karstens. Karstens on the right wing out to Bauman. On the left wing to Thomas. Into Gierke, back out to Thomas. Long three, no good. Novak goes high for a rebound. We got a foul called on number 20 Fisher for the Titans as he tried to dig it out from Novak. Jordan Watson checks in for the Vikings, replacing Thomas.
Number 6.
We're under 8 minutes to go in the first half. 27-3. Vikings trail. Titans into the game, number 30. Zach Freeman, number 32, Keelan Emelianovic. As Schweer and Fisher check out. This game is just being totally dominated by the Titans. Tough defense, forced a 5-second call. Watson couldn't get it inbounds. Gray Giovanni is third timeout here in the first half. 7:53 to go, 27-3, Illinois Wesleyan. Here we go again. Illinois Wesleyan is going to trigger from under the Vikings basket with a 27-3 lead. 7:53 to go in the first half. Lehan brings it up court. Watson all over him. Kicks it over to Emelianovic. Back to Lehan. Leanne dribbles to the right side to Doxus. Doxus, guarded by Karstens, drives down the right side. Forces a shot up, fouled by Karstens on the way in. He'll shoot two. Good, strong move by Doxus down the right side. Forced the contact from Karstens. First one on Drew. 7th team foul for the Vikings. First shot's no good. Sean Clements checks back in for the Vikings, replacing Bill Gerke. 7:35 to go, first half. 28-3 as Doxus rattles in the second free throw. Karstens ahead to Clements. Shot up, blocked again by the Titans. Leanne pushes it up court. Doxus right wing into Jones. Jones tries to move on Clements, steps out of bounds. Novak brings it into Watson. Watson heads up court to Bauman on the left wing. Bauman back out front to Karstens. Karstens inside to Clements. They're going in there again. Sean. This time he gets one to go and he's fouled. Fouls on number 30. Zach Freeman. First foul on Zach. He's replaced by number 40, Steve Schweer. That's the 7th team foul on the Titans. Clements will shoot one to try and complete the three-point play. Sean misses the second one long off the back iron. 28-5, 7:04 to go, first half. Titans in the front court. Doxus over to Lehan. Lehan's guarded by Karstens. Moves around him to the right. Drives the right side. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back out front to Doxus. Guarded by Watson out front. Trying to move on Watson. Watson, good defense. Over to Jones. Hits the back side of the backboard. It'll go to the Vikings. Chris Jones claims he was fouled on that play. Coach doesn't want to hear it. He replaces him with his brother, Corey Jones. Vikings bring it up. Bauman inside to Clements. Clements kicks it out to Watson. Back to Sean. Over to Drew Karstens. Drives the lane. Kicks it over to Watson. Three from the left wing. Good. Okay, the Titans called a quick 30-second timeout. Coach wasn't happy with that three-pointer by the Vikings. Illinois Wesleyan pushes it up against the Augie press, and they're into the front court now. Lehan on the right side, guarded by Karstens. Kicks it out front to Corey Jones. Forces one inside to Miljanovich. Tough jumper in the lane, good. 30-8, 5:50 to go. First half, Vikings bring it down. Thomas, Clements, back to Karstens. Three-pointer, no good. Titans rebound, Lehan. Doxus going in for the layup. Drives in on the left side, strong drive to the basket, fouled by Drew Karstens. It'll be the second on Drew, 8th on the Vikings. Doxus go to the line to shoot two. Drew was not going to let him go in and have that unmolested layup, so he gave him a good hard foul. And it pays off as Doxus misses the first. Harrigan in for the Vikings, replacing Karstens, who did pick up his second. And I don't think Drew's even scored yet tonight. That's pretty unusual here on senior night. Doxus hits the second. 31-8 lead, Illinois Wesleyan. Thomas over to McAdams Thornton on the right wing. Two Titans all over him. What defense these guys are playing. Forces a pass over to Thomas. Drives in for the layup. Good job by McAdams there. He threw a cross-court pass to Thomas, who had an open drive down the left side of the lane. He took advantage of that and scored. Titans working out front to Lehan. Long three, good. 34-10. Every time the Vikings get a little something going, the Titans come right back and answer. They'd cut the lead to 20, but now it's back up to 24. Harrigan. Over to McAdams Thornton. McAdams Thornton on the right wing, back out front to Thomas. Harrigan drives the gap to Thomas, to McAdams Thornton. Draws the contact, forces a shot. No good. Clements with the rebound. Puts the shot back up and in off the glass. 34-12 Vikings. Leand on the right side. It's called for a reach on Leand as he tried to steal the ball near the Viking bench. Hoyt and Gerke check back into the lineup for the Vikings. Clements and Novak check out. Coach Giovanni's tried every possible combination tonight. Nothing seems to work. Leand, first shot up, no good, gets his own rebound. No box out from the Vikings. Nobody picked up the shooter. Miljanovic, jumper rattles in and out. Tipped up and in by number 34, Chris Jones. 2 times there the Vikings got caught without a box out. First on the free throw attempt, second on the shot attempt. Illinois Wesleyan eventually tipped it back in. Dauxis gets called for the reach on Thomas. Thomas will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First shot's up. Ooh. In, out, and back in off the board. Jim Thomas rattles the first one in. He'll shoot the second. 36-13, Illinois Wesleyan lead. 4:11 to go in the first half. Thomas eyes the second one, puts it up, and nothing but net that time. 36-14, Vikings employ some, I'll call it a little token full court pressure. They're making Illinois Wesleyan work hard to get the ball across, but they're not trapping or anything. Leand out front, over to Chris Jones. Excuse me. Jones on the right wing, back out front to Dauxis. Jones into his brother, Corey Jones. Off the glass, no good. Hoyt rebounds. Thomas to Harrigan. Harrigan drives the gap to Hoyt. Back to McAdams Thornton. Back out front to Thomas. Long three. Short off the front rim. Hoyt strong with the rebound. Puts it back up and in off the glass. Gets fouled. They'll go to the line. Travis Hoyt with a good strong offensive rebound. Takes it right back up. Draws the foul on number 42, Corey Jones. That's the third foul on Jones, and he's got to go out of the game. That's what the Vikings have been lacking right there. That was a good, strong offensive rebound from Hoyt off the long three from Thomas. Went right back up strong, drew the foul. Now he's going to the line to finish off the three-point play. Free throw short, though. Rebounded by Chris Jones. 36-16, the Vikings have pulled back to within 20 with 3:10 to go here in the first half. Dauxis guarded by Thomas. Over to Jones, guarded by Gerke. Miljanovic from the left wing hits the three, and here we go again. Vikings pull within 20. Wesleyan hits the three, and it's back up to a 23-point lead at 39-16. Carson throws it away again, over and back call. Bauman and Watson back into the game. McAdams and Thomas check out. 2:45 to go, first half. Illinois Wesleyan in front, 39-16. Dauxis brings it into the front court. Schweer on the left wing, guarded closely by Hoyt. Drops off a little bit now. Jones. Miljanovic, Gerke picks him up. Tipped away by Gerke. Good steal by Bill Gerke. Hoyt over to Watson on the right wing. Bauman. Watson, they're trying to work it into Hoyt. Hoyt gets it in the middle. Back out to Watson for a three. Short off the front iron. Titans on the rebound. Fisher and Emilianovic. Stolen away by Bauman. To Watson, driving layup, no good. Titans with the rebound. Dauxis running it right up the gut. Called, blocking call on Hoyt. Dauxis took it right to the hole, drove right past 3 Vikings who had their backs turned. Hoyt was the last defender back. He picks up the block. It's his second foul, 10th team foul on the Vikings. Just an unbelievable first half here, fans. Illinois Wesleyan Titans playing outstanding defense, great rebounding, terrific three-point shooting. They're just totally dominating this game at 40-16 with 1:53 to go. Sean Clemens checks back in for Bill Gerke. Dauxis' second shot, no good. Looks like an over-the-back call on Illinois Wesleyan, 34. Jones picks up his, I believe that's his second. No, it's his first. Chris Jones with his first, 10th team foul on the Titans. Sean Clemens will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's up, good. 40-17. Harrigan gets ready to check in for the Vikings. Clemens eyes the second, puts it up and good. Harrigan checks in for Karstens. Thomas checks in for Watson. Hoyt, Thomas, Harrigan, Bauman, Clemens on the court for the Vikings right now. Dauxis, Chris Jones, Emilianovic, Lehan, Schwer on the court for the Titans. Lehan on the right wing. Into Jones. Little give and go. Beautiful give and go to Lehan. Cuts down the left side of the lane for the layup. 42-18 Illinois Wesleyan. Harrigan on the left wing. Back out front to Thomas. Back to Harrigan. Trying to get it inside to Clemens. Can't do it. Back out front to Bauman. Drives the lane. Gets caught up in the air. Called for the offensive charge. He left his feet. Had nowhere to go. Great position by the Titans. Offensive foul. First one on Bauman. 1:15 to go. First half, 42-18. Illinois Wesleyan leads. Just totally dominating this first half. Emilianovic out front to Dauxis. Over to Lehan in the right corner. Lehan drives toward the lane to Dauxis. Schwer, three-pointer. Good. Good again. 45-18. Illinois Wesleyan just taking the Vikings apart. Thomas drives the lane, throws up a little floater. It goes. 45-20, 30 seconds to go, first half. Dauxis. There's about a 1 second or less difference here on the shot clock. I expect Illinois Wesleyan to work the clock. Emilianovic, Lehan out front, along with Dauxis. Down to 16 on the shot clock. There's about 1 more second on the big clock. Jones down the left baseline, right baseline to Dauxis out front, long three, no good. Hoyt pulls down the rebound as the half comes to an end. 45-20, Illinois Wesleyan leads, and the Vikings have been totally dominated here in the first half. Welcome back here to the Carver PE Center at Augustana campus for the second half of tonight's Illinois Wesleyan versus Augustana men's basketball game. Halftime score finds the visiting Illinois Wesleyan Titans ahead 45-20. Looking at some of the first half statistics here. Emilianovic is leading the Titans in scoring with 13 points. Jim Thomas leads the Vikings with 9. Illinois Wesleyan in the first half shot 15 for 26 from the field for 57.7%. A red hot 8 for 11 from three-point range for 72.7%. 7 for 11 on free throws for 63.6%. The Vikings were 7 of 31 for 22.6% from the field, 2 of 13 from three-point range for 15.4%, 4 out of 6 on free throws for 66.7%. Rebounding-wise, 25 for Illinois Wesleyan, 5 offensive, 20 defensive. For the Vikings, 14, 6 offensive, 8 defensive. Second half's underway here. Titans in the front court. Dauxis dribbles hard across the lane, goes to his left hand, lays it in. 47-20, Illinois Wesleyan. Dauxis comes up with a steal, takes it down on Karstens, drives in, gets called for the charge this time. Drew Karstens set up nicely, drew the charge as Dauxis came down the left side of the lane. Thomas up court for the Vikings. Illinois Wesleyan sitting back. Looks like a little different zone this time maybe. Now they fall back into the 2-3. Thomas looks at the 3. Takes a dribble to the right, puts it up and hits it. 47-23, 19-11 to go. Dauxis into the front court. Over to Freeman. Freeman to Emilianovic. Tries to get it inside to Corey Jones. He's fouled by Brad Novak.
Foul was on Brad Novak. His first team foul, number 1.
First foul on Novak. Emilianovic triggers under the Titans basket. Over to Corey Jones in the left wing. Back out front to Freeman. Back to Emilianovic. Freeman out front. Lehan penetrates on the right side, loses it. Thomas picks up the loose ball. Pushes it up court, falls down, gets attacked by 2 Titans, loses it. Emilianovic brings it up for the Titans to Jones on the left baseline. Into the lane on Clements, misses the layup. Vikings can't control the rebound. The Titans were all over the glass. Couldn't knock it in. Vikings standing flat-footed, watching. Couldn't corral the rebound. Went out of bounds. Vikings get the ball. Thomas, a long 3. No good. Emilianovic, rebound. Clements battles him for the loose ball. Kicks it out to Lehan. Lehan to Freeman. Blocking foul. Basket good. Thomas tried to set up for the charge, gets called for the block. Freeman puts it in and will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. 18:05 to go in the game, 49-23 Titans lead. Freeman, left-hander, eyes it, short off the front iron. Bauman with the rebound, brings it up court. To Thomas in the middle. Over to Bauman. Bauman inside to Clements. Thomas with the rebound to Karstens. Into Clements. Clements. Good move. Can't get the bucket to fall. Bauman with this rebound. Couple offensive rebounds there for the Vikes. Thomas from the left wing. 3, no good. Bauman taps it out. Lehan brings it down. He's fouled by Thomas. Very, very aggressive offense from Illinois Wesleyan.
Team foul number 3.
Lehan will go to the line to shoot 2. Third team foul already on the Vikings this half. Lehan, first one's up and good. The Vikings into the game. Gierke, Hoyt, McAdams, Thornton, Watson. Carson's the only one of the second half starters that remains. As Coach Giovanni is still searching for the combination that will work. Lehan misses the second. Gierke with the rebound. Kicks it to Watson. Dribbles down the right side to McAdams. Thornton takes it in. Back out to Watson. Watson works it into Hoyt. Hoyt double teamed on the inside to the middle. Kicks it to Karstens. Three-pointer, no good. McAdams Thornton bites the rebound. Emilianovic over his back. Good position that time. Good box out by Jay McAdams Thornton.
Team foul number 3.
Emilianovic had to go over his back, got called for it, and the Vikings will bring it inbounds from under their own basket. Watson into Gierke. Gierke back out to Karstens. Drives to Gierke. Shovels it to Hoyt. For the left hand, baby hook. Good for Travis Hoyt. Good strong move to the basket by the Vikings there. Hoyt puts it in. Jones down court for the Titans. Little layup. Much too easy. Watson to Gierke. Gierke to McAdams Thornton. Dribbles on the left wing to Watson out front. Into Hoyt. Hoyt, same move as last time. Goes with the left. A little half hook. Good again for Hoyt. A couple nice moves in a row there for Travis Hoyt, and he has 6 points on the night. He's come in here and done a nice job. Titans. Freeman works on the baseline, loses out of bounds. Vikings will bring it back. 52-27, 16-15 to go in the game. Schwer comes back into the game for Illinois Wesleyan. Freeman goes to the bench. Watson brings it up for the Vikings. Over to Karstens on the right wing. Jay McAdams Thornton out front. Watson eyes a three-pointer. Knocks it down from the left wing. 52-30. Closest the Vikings have been in a while. They're within 22. Sounds like a lot, but got to start somewhere. Good defense by Karstens. Forces a turnover from Lehan. Combination of good defense and a poor pass there. Forces a turnover. Vikings bring it back up. They'll try to cut it even further. Karstens on the right wing to Hoyt. Back to Karstens. To the baseline. Jumper, no good. Hoyt with the offensive rebound. Inside. Fouled by Illinois Wesleyan. Hoyt's made a couple of strong offensive rebounds and a couple strong moves to the basket inside. Seems to be getting the Vikings going a little bit. Drew Karstens, however, still can't get going. But Illinois Wesleyan's going to call a timeout. With 15:33 to go in the second half. 52-30, Illinois Wesleyan lead. I guess they're just going to take a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here, Jess. Like to add here, like to thank Jess Medina and Family Ties Productions for bringing you this Augustana game. And anybody out there that'd like to do any advertising, please contact Jess Medina. Be glad to get your advertisement on with this production. And at the end of the telecast, the number to call will appear on the screen. So please help Family Ties Productions out so we can keep bringing you these games and with a little advertising. Travis Hoyt from the line, first one up, good. 52-31, 15:33 to go. Travis Hoyt will get a second shot here, trying to cut the lead to 20 points. We've been there before tonight. Travis' second shot, good. 8 points on the night for Travis Hoyt. Vikings, full court pressure. Jones breaks it to Emilianovic. To Schwer on the baseline, loses it out of bounds. Illinois Wesleyan a little upset on the call. They thought Schwer was fouled. No foul called. Vikings trigger. Karsten's on the left wing to McAdams Thornton out front. Jay drives the lane. Gierke. 3 seconds in the lane, called on the Vikes. Gierke got caught in the lane. Picked up his dribble, had nowhere to go with it. Got called for the 3 seconds. Clemens checks in for Gierke. Illinois Wesleyan into the front court. Lehan to the basket. Knocked away by Hoyt. Out of bounds to the Titans. Bauman checks in for McAdams Thornton. Just under 15 minutes to go in the game. 52-32. Illinois Wesleyan on top. Jones out front to Dauxis. To Miljanovic, back to Dauxis. Jones at the top of the key, over to Lehan. Lehan guarded closely by Bauman. To Miljanovic on the wing, guarded closely by Hoyt. Hoyt forces the shot. Gets a hand on it. Miljanovic couldn't get the shot off, dropped the ball, picked it up again. We got a travel call. Great defense from Travis Hoyt. He'll trigger it in for the Vikings, and the spark plug of the night, Travis Hoyt, finally has got the Vikings going here. They can cut the lead to under 20. Thomas to Harrigan. Harrigan's checked into the game. Clements inside. No good on a little baby hook. Illinois Wesleyan controls the rebound. Just couldn't knock it under 20. He had 2 opportunities, couldn't do it. Jones inside for the Titans, knocks it down. It's back up to a 22-point lead. Thomas to Bauman. Bauman back to Thomas. Left side, looks for Clemens. Not there. Bauman over to Harrigan on the right side. Harrigan gets it into Hoyt. Hoyt, another strong move. Couldn't get anything. Dropped it back to Bauman. Kicked out of bounds. Brad Novak checks in for Travis Hoyt. Vikings bring it in from the side court. Bauman into Thomas. Thomas to Harrigan. Harrigan to the top of the key. Back to Novak. Thomas left wing. Brings it back to Harrigan. Harrigan eyes it. Takes it to the lane. Gets fouled by Lehan. Called for the grab.
Foul was on Tim Lehan. His second team foul.
Second foul on Lehan. 4th team foul on Illinois Wesleyan this half. Clements. Harrigan from the corner. Good! Three-pointer, and finally the Vikings cut it under 20. 54-35. 13 and a half to go. Showing a little life here. Miljanovic, turnaround jumper, no good. Novak skies for the rebound, and he's fouled by Steve Schwer, his first foul, over the back foul. Good position by Brad Novak. Vikings got a little rally going here. They've cut it to 19, look to dig into it further. Clements, double teamed. Knocked out of bounds by Jones. The Vikings will bring it inbounds from the right corner on their baseline. Thomas to Clements. Back to Thomas to Harrigan. Bauman on the right side. Thomas eyes the three, no good. Novak, good rebound, puts it back up. Couldn't get it to drop. Clements, rebound. No good, but he's fouled. Sean Clements, strong rebound. Takes it back up strong. Fouled by Lehan. He's going to shoot 2. Third foul on Lehan. 16 foul on Illinois Wesleyan. Just under 13 minutes to go. Vikings can cut a little further into this 19-point Titan lead. First one for Clements is good. Bounds off the iron, straight up in the air, and drops straight back down through the hoop. 54-36, 12:56 to go. Clements eyes the second. Knocks it down, 54-37. Drew Karstens checks back in for Bauman. Here we are, 13 minutes to go in the game. Drew Karstens is yet to score in this his final game at the Carver PE Center. Dauxis gets into the front court. Illinois Wesleyan seems to want to slow it down a little bit now. Vikings have put together a little rally. Jones fouled from behind by Novak. Good drive to the basket by Jones. Strong along the left side. Drew the foul from Brad Novak, who had no help back for him. Excuse me. Jones, first free throw's up and good. 55-37, 12 and a half to go. Jones' second one up and good. 56-37, back to a 19-point lead for Illinois Wesleyan. Thomas out front to Karstens on the left wing. Karstens back out front to Harrigan. Harrigan to Thomas, right wing. Into Novak. Novak from the elbow, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Chris Jones. Zach Freeman checks back in for Illinois Wesleyan. Replaces Corey Jones. Thomas the trigger from the Vikings baseline under their basket. Looks to Karstens on the left wing. Karstens drives to the elbow, kicks it to Harrigan. Harrigan, three-pointer, good! Vikings have cut it to 16. They're showing some life here with 12 minutes to go in the game. They really need to pick up the defense. A lot of pressure, force some turnovers. They finally found some offense. Now they need to get some turnovers. Force Illinois Wesleyan into some bad shots. They seem to be working the shot clock a little longer now, a little deeper in every possession. We're down to 8 on the shot clock. Dauxis out front, drives the left lane, kicks it to Miljanovic, left side, bang! Three-pointer, good. Knocks the lead back up to 19. That was a tough possession there. The Vikings held them in check for 29 seconds. They knocked it down. Drew Karstens right back with a three for the Vikings, his first of the night. Lehan misses the... Whoa! Karstens! Attack from the backside. No foul call. Jones back for the Titans. And a foul called on Thomas. Hard to believe. It looked like Karstens was fouled as he is knocked down across the midcourt. Nothing called. Illinois Wesleyan pushed it back up court. And Jim Thomas gets called on a charge, a late call, or a blocking foul. Late call. Looked like it could have been a charge. Should have been a no call. Titans will trigger from under their basket. 61-43 lead. 10:50 to go. 18-point. 3 seconds called on 34, Chris Jones. Vikings bring it back into the front court. They're going to try to cut this lead even further. Drew Karstens finally got off the schneid. See if he can get something going. He drives to the lane. No good. Miljanovic tries to save it. Great pass from Harrigan to Novak to Karstens. Went up for the layup. Fouled.
Foul was on Chris Jones. His second team foul.
Fouled by number 34, Chris Jones. Karstens will shoot 2 from the line. First one's up. Good. 61-44, 10.5 to go. Second shot's up and good. 61-45. Vikings have cut it back to 16. Gierke checks in for Novak. Hoyt's into the game. Watson, Harrigan, Karstens. Travis Hoyt on the block. Zach Freeman gets the rebound from the block, puts it back up. Good. Foul by Bill Gierke.
Number 6.
Go to the line, shooting one, trying to complete the three-point play. It's up, no good. Harrigan gets the rebound. Little scrum under the basket between Gierke and Jones. Gierke gets called for the foul.
Foul was on Bill Gierke. His third team foul. Number 7.
7th team foul. Illinois Wesleyan to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Wow. That was a strange call. It was a hold called on Gierke on the opposite side of the lane of where the rebound came off to. It really had no effect on the play. Could have went either way. Just a strange call. Free throws missed by Jones. Clemens pulls the rebound down. Watson brings it up to Karstens. Drew drives, left side, puts it up, no good. He's fouled, go back to the line. 63-45, 10 minutes to go, 18-point lead. Drew Karstens will try to cut that down to 16 from the line. First one's up and good. Drew's starting to pick it up here. That's what the Vikings had to have if they were going to have any chance at all of getting back into this game. He knocked down a three, and then he started driving since then. He's picked up a couple of fouls, and he looks to make his fourth straight free throw. 7th point on the night. It's good. We're going to need some real hot shooting here from the Vikings. They've cut it to 16 here for the 3rd time recently. Need to get some defensive stops if they're going to cut into this lead any further. There's one right there. Turnover. Harrigan brings it up. Over to Watson. Good. 63-49. Vikings have cut it to 14. Just under 10 minutes to go. What they need to do here is keep plugging away. Get this thing under 10 points within the last, say, 6-7 minutes. Give themselves a chance. Foul out on the left wing by Harrigan, or excuse me, Jordan Watson picks up his 2nd foul. 8th team foul on the Vikings. And it looks like Dauxis will be going to the line for the Titans. One thing that the Titans haven't been doing real well tonight is shooting free throws. Dauxis knocks that one down though. Knocks the lead back up to 15 points. 64-49, 9:34 to go. Second one's up and also good. Back to a 16-point lead. Vikings bring it into the front court. Harrigan, quick three. No good. Hoyt goes for the rebound. Gets called for the foul. Schweer came down with the rebound. Hoyt tied him up. He gets called for the reach-in foul. Should have been a jump ball in our opinion, but not in the opinion of the referees. Vikings call a 30-second timeout. 9:27 to go, 65-49. Illinois Wesleyan lead. Back out of the timeout. Illinois Wesleyan is going to go to the line. Schweer will be shooting a 1-and-1. It's the 9th team foul on the Vikings. So after this, Illinois Wesleyan will shoot 2. Schweer, first one's up, good. 66-49, 9:27 to go. Couple of possessions in a row there. The Vikings failed to score, failed to cut into the lead any further. Illinois Wesleyan's come down and knocked in free throws. Second one's no good by Schwer. Clements with the rebound ahead to Watson. Watson to Karstens on the left wing. Gets it into Hoyt. Hoyt moves into the lane, back out to Harrigan. Harrigan down front to Clements. Turn around on the baseline. Good. He's fouled. 66-51, down to 15 points. Sean Clements will go to the line and try to knock it down to 14. 9-12 left to go in the game.
Was on Corey Jones. His fourth. Team foul number 9.
Sean Clements. Free throws up and good. 66-52. Vikings back to 14 down. Lehan ahead to Fisher. Fisher out front to Dauxis. Looks like the Titans want to run some clock. Dauxis pass stolen by Clements. Jay McAdams Thornton knocks her down. Slam dunk. Vikings within 12 and they're fired up. Timeout Illinois Wesleyan. 8:51 to go. 66-54. Here we go, fans. After the Illinois Wesleyan timeout, the Vikings have cut it to 12 here at 66-54. Just under 9 minutes to go. Travis Hoyt on Lehan out front. McAdams Thornton on Emilianovic. Fisher left wing. Watson on him. Out front to Schwer, guarded by Karstens. Lehan. Hoyt's all over him. Into Freeman, loses it out of bounds. Vikings will trigger from their baseline. 8:23 to go, down 12. The Vikings aren't giving up yet. Karstens on the right side to McAdams Thornton. McAdams over to Watson. Watson to Karstens. Karstens right side. Looks inside to Hoyt, not there. McAdams right wing. Back to Clements. Ball goes out of bounds. Illinois Wesleyan player dives for it. I can't see who it is. Looks like he's shaken up on the sideline. He hit the scorer's table and he's motionless. Trying to get a look at him down here right by the Augie bench. He dove for the ball as it was going out of bounds. Hit the front of the scorer's table. Some of the chairs there on the Augie bench. Looks like it might be Lehan. I haven't got a number on him yet. Trainer's there checking his head. Looks like he is up now, sitting up. He's going to get up. Yeah, it was Lehan. Gets a good hand from the crowd here as he bumped his head. He's holding his just above his eye, right eye. Maybe he opened up a cut. He's going to sit at the end of the bench. The trainer looks at him. Vikings will trigger from the side court. 8:02 to go, down 12. Harrigan into Watson. Watson back to Harrigan to Watson. Karstens on the left wing. Hoyt in the middle. Turnaround jumper. No good. Titans with the rebound. Dauxis out front. Fisher on the left wing. Harrigan's on him. Dauxis guarded by Watson. Dauxis to the baseline. Knocks the layup down. Karstens is late getting over. Called for the block. Big bucket by Dauxis as he drove the left side. Got the foul. He'll go to the line to try to put the lead back up to 15. Jim Thomas comes back in for Watson. 7:36 to go. Dauxis free throw, no good. Hoyt with the rebound. 68-54. Vikings failed to score last time down. They need to get a bucket here on this possession. Down 14. 7.5 to go. Harrigan, Thomas, Karstens cuts back to the left side into Clements. Baseline move, good shot. 68-56, 7:10 to go. Illinois Wesleyan, Doxas slowly brings it up, guarded by Thomas out front. Moves to the left side. Looks inside to Schweer, not there, kicks it back out front to Fisher. Fisher drives on Harrigan, nothing there, kicks it back to Doxas. Thomas all over him. Freeman, left-hander runner in the lane. Little 12-foot jumper from Freeman, knocks it down. It's back up to 14. Vikings back up court in a hurry. Karstens, right wing. Looks to Harrigan, long three, no good. Doxas pulls down the rebound, 6.5 to go. 70-56, Illinois Wesleyan leads. Karstens gets called for a hold. I think that's a fourth on Drew.
Foul was on Drew Karstens.
It's like Emelianovich will be going to the line. 6:15 to go, 70-56. Illinois Wesleyan leads. Emelianovich, first one's up and good. Brad Novak checks in for Travis Hoyt. Second one from Emelianovich. Good. 72-56. They've increased the lead back up to 16. Vikings really need a bucket here in the worst way. Karstens drives the lane, tries to dish to Novak. Picked off by Emelianovich. And now the Vikings really need a stop. They cut it to 12, but it's been increased back up to 16. Karstens on a steal. Stolen back from him by Doxas. Over to Emelianovich. Big turn of events right there, folks. Gray Giovanni calls the timeout. Vikings now down 74-56. Well, after the timeout, the Vikings trigger in. Thomas brings it up to Karstens. Karstens on the right wing. Kicks it back to Harrigan. Thomas. 5.5 to go. Vikings down 18. Karstens. Over to Harrigan. Harrigan. Good defense here by the Titans. They're making the Vikings use the shot clock. Harrigan inside to Gierke. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer from the left wing, good. 74-59, 5:15 to go. The Vikings ended up getting the three-pointer, but they had to use about 20 seconds off the shot clock to get it. Titans, Emelianovich, no good. Gierke with the rebound. Thomas pushes it up. Kicks it to Harrigan, left wing. Thomas, long three, good! 74-62, Vikings got it back to 12, 4:47 to go. Thomas out front. Doxas to Fisher. Fisher on the left wing, guarded by Harrigan. Inside, Freeman, followed by Gierke.
Foul was on Bill Gierke, his fourth.
Freeman's going to go to the line for two with 4:34 to go. Vikings down 12, 74-62. They've been here before to 12. Couldn't get it any lower. Freeman, first one's up and good. Vikings, 4 new players check in. Clements, McAdams, Hoyt, Watson. Karstens will remain in the game. 75-62, 4:34 to go. Freeman, second one's up. No good. Clements with the rebound. 13-point lead. Vikings can get as close as they've been in a long, long time. Karstens tries to force it into Clements. Heading there. Picked off by Emilianovic. Here come the Titans. A careless turnover there. The Vikings really couldn't afford it that time. Just a little over 4 minutes to go. They're still down 13 points. Lehan out front. Over to Dauxis. Dauxis guarded closely by Watson. Back to the top of the key. 14 on the shot clock. Miljanovic, Freeman, Dauxis. Goes to the left baseline again. Kicks it back to Jones. Looked like he traveled. No call. Short on the jumper. Hoyt tied up on the rebound by Freeman. Called a jump ball. We're heading the other way. Down on the other end, that was a foul earlier. Wasn't called that way this time. Harrigan back in the game. Watson out. Thomas, Hoyt, Karstens, Clements, Harrigan. Harrigan to Thomas. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Clements with the rebound. Back to Karstens. Three from the right wing. No good. Hoyt called for the foul on the rebound. Tough call down at the other end. They didn't call that. This end they do call it. Vikings had a couple cracks. They had a couple good threes. Couldn't knock them down. Still find themselves down 13. Freeman to the line. First one's good. 76-62. 3:32 to go. Freeman's second one's good. 77-62. The Vikings back down to 15. Thomas, Karstens, right wing. Drives, nothing there. Pushes it back to Harrigan. Harrigan to Karstens. Karstens drives, goes for the dunk, no good. Missed the dunk. Titans, should have been a travel called. No travel called. Emilianovic tried to save it in bounds. It was tipped by a Vikings player off the back of the backboard. It belonged to Illinois Wesleyan under their own basket. Looked like Jones travel coming down the right side. Nothing called. Triggered in by the Titans. The player he is passing to turned. Didn't see the ball coming. Vikings intercepted. Pass tipped away by Freeman. Vikings ball on their own baseline. Harrigan will trigger in. To Clements. Right wing. Harrigan comes back out. Karstens, left wing, three, no good. Hoyt on the tip, no good. Titans control, 2:43 to go, 77-62 lead. Dauxis to Miljanovic. Freeman, top of the key. Karstens intercepts, drives to the basket. Under control, that's Lehan go by him. He's able to make the layup. 77-64. 2:22 to go. We got a full timeout called by Illinois Wesleyan. Back from the timeout here, Illinois Wesleyan will bring it in. 2:22 to go in the game. 77-64. Illinois Wesleyan leads. This is Jay Crone with Family Ties Productions bringing you the Augustana Illinois Wesleyan men's basketball game as these two teams battle for first place. Jordan Watson on the foul out front. 2:07 to go. Vikings down 13. Third foul by Watson. The Vikings are over the 10 foul mark, and it's a double bonus for Illinois Wesleyan. First one by Dauxis is up and good. In for the Vikings, we have Karstens, Thomas, Harrigan. Replacing Bauman, McAdams, Thornton and Watson. Hoyt and Clements also in the game. Second free throw, no good. Clements on the rebound. Vikings need some threes in a hurry here. 2 minutes to go. Harrigan, left wing, can't get nothing. Back out front to Thomas. Right wing, tries to get it into Clements. Dowxes kicks it, and the Vikings will bring it in from their baseline. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Vikings can't use that much time though anyway. Hoyt to Harrigan. Top of the key, long three, no good. Clements tries to rebound. Dowxes brings it down. Here come the Titans. Jones, fouled by Karstens. That'll be Drew's fifth. His final game here at Carver PE Center. Get a large ovation from the fans, the Illinois Wesleyan fans, with a little bit of a mock cheer, some waves goodbye to Drew. An outstanding career for the Vikings. The home portion of it comes to an end.
The game is Augustana's second all-time leading.
Adam Dowxes comes down and gives a handshake and a hug to Drew Karstens. Those two have battled each other over the years here in the CCIW, and that was a nice gesture on his part. First free throw's up and no good by Jones. 78-64, 144 to go. Illinois Wesleyan leads. Second free throw up and good by Jones. 79-64, 15-point lead, 140 to go. Thomas down court, drives the lane, kicks it to Watson, right wing, three-pointer, no good. Emilianovic on the rebound. Titans control. Dowxes followed by Hoyt. 1:30 to go in the game. Well, fans, the Vikings, they made a couple of good runs here in the second half. Cut it, I think, as close as 12 was as close as they got, and couldn't quite get over that hump. Just got too far behind. Dowxes free throw's good. 80-64. Find yourselves down 25, 26 points. It's pretty tough to come back. The Vikings have made a gallant effort tonight. Dowxes makes the second one also to knock it down to 17 points. Thomas with a three. No good. Clements up for the rebound. Battling Lehan. Lehan knocks it out, and the Vikings will trigger from their baseline. Jim Thomas brings it in to Watson. Easy layup. Nice out of bounds play there for the Vikings, but a little too late, it looks like, as brings the Vikings within 15 with a minute to go. A little over a minute to go. Freeman harassed by Hoyt. No call. Back out front to Dowxes. Drives the lane. Slapped by Thomas. Then knocked down. Thomas on the foul. That'll be Jim Thomas's fifth. And another one of our fine seniors will be checking out of the game for the last time here at the Carver PE Center. Gets a good round of applause from the fans. And I'm sure him and Drew Karstens are both very disappointed here tonight, but they've given these Viking fans a lot of thrills over the last 4 years. First shot's up and good by Dowxes. 82-66. 1 minute to go. Second one up. Also good. It's a 17-point lead. Illinois Wesleyan calls a timeout. 1 minute to go, a 17-point lead. Welcome back here to the Carver PE Center. Minute to go in the contest. 83-66. Illinois Wesleyan leads. Be the Vikings ball out of bounds. And with only a minute to go and a 17-point deficit to overcome, it doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight. Vikings will, for all practical purposes, be eliminated from the CCIW race. Clements fouled inside. He's going to go to the line. With this loss, the Vikings are going to drop to 9-4 in the conference. Illinois Wesleyan is going to improve to 10-2. That'll leave the Vikings 2 full games behind. Or, I'm sorry, a game and a half behind Illinois Wesleyan. But with only 1 game to go and 2 games to go for Illinois Wesleyan, the best that they could hope for would be to tie them. And of course, Illinois Wesleyan, by beating the Vikings twice, would win the conference title. Sean Clemens makes the first shot, makes it 83-67. Second one also good, 83-68. And number 50, Aaron Thompson's going to come into the game. Aaron's a senior. He replaces Sean Clemens, gets a nice round of applause from the fans. And Aaron Thompson's going to be making his last appearance here for the Vikings. A 6'7" senior out of Greenville, Pennsylvania. Jordan Watson picks up his 4th foul, and once again, Dauxis is at the line. He's been living there tonight. He's a little frustrated. He's had a tough time from the line. He's played a great game. Other than his free throw shooting, but misses them both. He has a lot to be proud of. He played a whale of a game tonight. Watson on the left side, inside to Hoyt. Moves inside, right hand hook. Good, strong move from Travis Hoyt. Watson picks up the foul. That'll be the 5th on Jordan Watson. Go to the other end, Illinois Wesleyan will shoot 2. Travis Hoyt had a real fine game here tonight. He played very, very strong second half. He kind of keyed one of the Viking rallies and did a nice job inside, made some strong moves to the basket, and showed the potential that next year will be a good year for Travis as he continues to improve. Dauxis misses again, third in a row that he's missed here, and he's having a heck of a time at the line. Second one up and good. 84-70, 37 seconds to go. Harrigan from the left wing, 3, no good. Oh, I'm sorry. Went high off the rebound, came back down through the basket, and was good for a 3. The Vikings had cut it to 11, 84-73. 20 seconds to go in the game. Illinois Wesleyan brings it out front. Emelianovich to Lehan. Looks like the Vikings are going to let him run out the clock. Not going to fall here in the final seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wesleyan 84-73 victors over the Augustana Vikings before a very, very nice crowd here at the Carver PE Center. Once again, fans, we'd like to thank Family Ties Productions for bringing us this game. Jess Medina and his fine crew have done another great job. And once again, if you're interested in advertising during these games, please contact Jess at the phone number that's going to be listed on the screen here as the credits roll after the game. Thanks a lot. This is Jay Crone from Carver PE Center signing off as Illinois Wesleyan defeats Augustana 84-73.